unbox my new goodies with me while I tell you a little story about, I guess, getting these. So we're gonna do a little story time while unboxing because it was an interesting experience, just two different ones. So yeah, let's talk about it. So we went to our normal store that we go to, and the essay that I normally work with was not there, which whatever, it happens. It was a holiday weekend. You can't catch them all the time, and like I never texted her, nothing. So anyways, we went into the store and we had to wait in line, and then somebody came to get us, and he was like, oh, do you want anything to drink? Do you want champagne? And I was like, yeah, like who doesn't want the bubbly when you are shopping? So immediately some lady comes up to us like a minute or two later and was like, oh, instead of so-and-so, I'm going to be helping you today. Like, what can I help you with? And Cody's like, well, you was supposed to be getting her some champagne. And she kind of looks like annoying. She's like, okay. And then she comes back and she's like, well, what are we looking for? And I tell her that I'm looking for like the white, well, it's like cream with the khaki LVs. I'm like, I just want to see any first two up in store. And she's like, oh, that's not in store anymore. Like, that's out of stock. And we have that in February. Like, it's just out of season. Like, no. So I was like, okay. So ask a few questions, and then I'm like looking at the scarves, and she brings out the scarves, and they're all in a bag. And she doesn't take them out, so I was like, okay. She just kind of like flops it down and like just stands there. And I like take it out, and I accidentally, like, I'm taking the scarf out of the bag, and I like hit the champagne glass, and it like falls on the ground, and like it goes on me, the chair. Like, not a big deal, but like I feel bad, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So anyways, like, doesn't ask me if I want a new one, just like literally takes the glass away. And I was like, okay, like that's nice, but whatever. So I just like let it go. And then I was like, okay, like kind of like one of the scarves, but like don't really know. And then I was like, well, do you have any bucket hats? And once again, she's like, no, that's like out of season, out of style, like out of stock. Like, we do not have that. No store has that right now. And I was like, oh, weird. Okay. So it just like wasn't a good experience, and I wasn't feeling anything. And I was like, oh, let's just go. So we left. And the other day, or the day after that, the day after that, we ended up going to a different mall, and they had a Louis Vuitton too in Dallas. So I was like, well, do you want to go in there? And I was like, yeah, sure. So went in there, asked that girl the same question about the bag with the khaki LVs and the cream. And she's like, we don't have any in store, but we could order this one. And I was like, kind of just want something today. So then my next thing was like, do you have the scarves? She goes in the back and gets 3 black scarves and takes out every single one and sets them on the counter and like lets me play with them. And last but not least, I said, do you have any bucket hats? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, we actually do. And I was like, oh, weird. What do you know? She brought me this super cute bucket hat. You know me, I love black, and I love a bucket hat. So we had to grab this, and then we had to grab this scarf. I'm thinking I really want to wear it more as like a shawl, but also could be a scarf too. But like, so stinky cute. Probably should have got a bigger one, but it's fine. We can always get it later if we want to. But the thing that sold me, and what she pointed out, is that the ends are sewn, not the fray, because the fray can untie, and they have untied. So she sold me. She was great. She was amazing. And she gave me her card. Her name is Alexandra Grant, and she was amazing. Super sweet, 21 years old, just like vibrant and full of life. And I was like, oh, you're amazing. And she made me feel so good. Like, she was just really nice and sweet, but also when I asked the questions, if they didn't have it, she never told me it was out of stock, out of season. Like, made me feel like I was, I don't know. That lady just was rude. So unintentionally, I go to the next store, and it has everything that I was kind of looking for, and it was a great experience. So it just goes to show, you should just treat people nicely, I guess, and give them a good guest experience, because maybe they'll buy from you. I don't know. But either way, do we love the bucket hat? Do we hate it? And what do we think about the scarf? I love it. It's nice and subtle, so cute. Thanks for unboxing with me, and follow and like for more content like this.